So it's June. It's June. If you've entered, or you think that you've entered a time warp, and time feels funny this year, no, you're not the only one. I'm Teresa Collins of Blended Spirit, and this is your June energy forecast. So if you're new to me, I am a quantum healer. I'm an energetics reader. I'm a psychic. I'm a hypnotherapist. So I work in the mind. I do somatics. I work in the body. I work in the spirit. I work in the soul. I work in the energy. And I work with the humans. So I like to bring wisdom for us humanists to help make our life absolutely better. And June, the theme this month is ignition. Ignition. What does ignition mean? So where can you ignite your light? Where can you spark? Where can you find your passions? Where can you light it up? This morning I'm learning how to do a whole new kind of idea where I take a song and I put videos to it and I have my pictures, and this lights me up like crazy. It feels so good. So I want to impart that in you. Let's start looking where you can light up your life. We're halfway through the year, guys. We're into the 6th month. How did that even happen? And this is kind of the time warp. So this month is about sudden changes. It's unexpected opportunities. It's relationship shifts. It's career pivots. It's identity upgrades though. Like upgrading our identity. How are you thinking about yourself? Where are you releasing those limiting beliefs? Where can you start stepping out into bigger ways, more visibility? Where can you stop playing it small, stop living those old stories? I want you to adapt and pivot. So this month is about, following and structure, but I also want you to be able to pivot in the moment with keeping those goals in mind, keeping those goals of the upgrade in mind. So what can I pivot in this moment to keep upgrading? So if something happens that maybe isn't how you expected it, I want you to pause. I want you to tap in and think, okay, well, what's the upgrade that I can embrace here? There's going to be some endings, some new beginnings. Doors are closing. Your relationships are shifting, just so you know. You may find things that just don't feel like they fit anymore, like you've outgrown them. Not because something's wrong, right? And you're not really losing anything, you're gaining things, but some of the rooms just feel too tight because you're making room. You're making space. Now, this isn't actually going to affect everybody the same way. That's the great thing about the energetics. But if you are noticing that you're maybe a little bit more emotional, because with new identities, this causes a little bit of grief, causes a little bit of emotions. Good morning, everybody joining me. So June is the day to be inspired. But then the next day you might find yourself exhausted. So this is also about balance. It's about listening to your body. It's about tapping in. It's about using those moments though. When you have energy, don't just pitter around the house. Use that to actually move the needle, to build your life, right? We don't want to use our energy this month for creating. We want to use our energy for creating. We don't want to use it for doing the mundane, right? So if all of a sudden you have energy, do not just clean your car. Unless that cleaning your car moves the needle, gives you something more, expands your identity. The nervous system is going to be adjusting to new frequencies. So meditation is an excellent idea, guys. I know most people have a hard time with meditation, but I will tell you, meditation is anything that takes you out of your mind. So if that's creating a craft, if that's baking cookies, if that's listening to your favorite music, it's whatever gives you a break from that mental clutter, the mental overdoing. We're talking passions, projects, creative ideas, spiritual gifts. Spiritual gifts are going to be opening up in June. So your intuition is going to be spot on. You may start getting some downloads. A lot of those I knows. Oh, I knew that. I don't know how I knew that, but I knew that. If that's something that you want to activate, let me help you because I am a gift activator. And sometimes you need structure on how to use them. So you may know you have these gifts, but you don't know what to do with them. And you don't know how to make them great in your life. Like seeing 1111 is fantastic, but how do you make it great in your life? Just seeing the numbers doesn't do shit. We want to embody it. We want to move it. We want to understand what Spirit's trying to tell you. We want to be able to have a conversation back and forth. This is a great time for vivid dreams, though. I'm honestly, that started a couple days ago. We just had the full moon in Sagittarian. I am a Sagittarian. We are all about, like the archer, finding your way. So you want to sit down. You want to get clear on what you need. You want to ground. You want to hydrate. You want to move your body. It's time to dance, time to take yoga, time to just not be stagnant, right? Ignition. That means we are not going to be stagnant. So June soul questions. So some soul questions I want you to ask yourself is, what am I ready to release? Right? We built off a full moon last night. You can still do that today. Where am I craving more freedom? Right? And then so people think they want money for financial freedom, but really, would it bring you freedom? And do you already have that freedom? I spent amazing time doing what I love this weekend. And my husband and I were talking about it. And it's like, legit, if I had more money, I just would have more staff. I do exactly what I do because I absolutely adore it. Then ask, what version of me wants to emerge? Right? I got the emergent card. I put it in one of my videos the other day. And what am I asked to trust? Where am I being asked to trust? Where am I being asked to trust? So I have also been personally doing this like tag team with God. If something feels big and it seems like doubt's creeping in, or I don't know how it's going to happen, I'm like, okay, God, I'm tagging you in. And it feels a little funny, but it also lightens my heart. It lightens my soul. It helps me realize that I'm not the only one helping build this impact. And then the last thing I want you to do is, what would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? What would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? So, ignition. Ask these soul questions. Release the stuff. Let yourself expand into this new identity. Playing with this time thing, though, too, right? So, we have all the time in the world, especially if you have focus. But if you just waste it and you let it frivol by and scroll away, before you know it, it's going to be July. June is a bridge. Okay. So the bridge is here. We're moving. We're already here. So the bridge is from the old identity to the new identity. That means that you have arrived. You just need to keep walking, right? There's not a lot more that you need to do to transition. You just need to continue on the path. It doesn't want you to be fearless. It just wants you to be willing to take that next step, willing to get out of your comfort zone, willing to take that class, to book that appointment, to finally do what you've been talking about. I'm excited. I'm super excited. June is good. Yeah, and I hope you're excited too. I just did a video because I wrote a song this morning with AI called The Work With Me, which is so good. And all the possibilities, my friends. Technology is an amazing thing, and use it as the tool that it is meant to be. I hope you have a spectacular day. It is Monday, Magic Monday. I was supposed to have an episode of Unfiltered on this morning, but life was busy. And that will show up soon, sometime, because that's the best thing about creating my own schedule. Yeah, you get to do it. You get to do it whenever you want. That's the best thing. Take more choices back in your life, guys. Be the leading ladies. Invite in the supporting roles, because we need those too this month. I hope you have a spectacular month. I'll be showing up all month long and giving you some tips and tricks. I have, what do I have coming up? Lots of new things coming up. We have Reiki 3. In July, I have my retreat. I have 6 spots left. And I do have this new thing I'm playing with. It's called Me, which is more of everything. And that's going to be an online thing in my school. But if you want to know more of what I got, book a clarity call and we'll see what suits you. We'll talk to you soon.